Okay, joined by Dessie Farrell, Dublin Senior Football manager, looking ahead to the new campaign which gets underway this Saturday evening at Croke Park. It's Dublin against Mayo in the first round of the Allianz Football League at 7:30 on Saturday. Dessie, once more onto the breach we go, I guess. You're back at it. Happy New Year to you, and how have preparations been going over the past few weeks in terms of pre-season heading into the new campaign?
Yeah, things have been going well. It's a busy time, obviously, and a lot going on with trying to get our new panel formulated and get a handle on the new rules. So it's it's been an enjoyable couple of weeks. I think players are enjoying it. We're all enjoying it and looking forward to the season ahead.
I guess some changes over on the panel over the winter break. We obviously saw James McCarthy and Brian Fenton step away after incredible service to the Dublin jersey over the past 10 or 15 years. Two obviously legends of Dublin football. I'm sure two big leaders in the dressing room as well.
Yeah, of course. They're absolute stalwarts and have been brilliant servants to Dublin football. A huge loss, big void in terms of not just talent but leadership as well, and significant boots to fill. But that's the task at hand now for a new generation to step up and they carry on the mantle as the two boys have been amazing in terms of the leadership they provided and just the sort of mentoring and the duty of care they had for the whole group. And but they're no longer available to us, and that's part of football and the evolution of any good team. And but a great opportunity for other lads to step into the breach now.
Yeah, I guess from that point of view, you probably have seen plenty of guys with challenge games over the past few weeks and given them an opportunity to stake their claim in the team ahead of the new campaign.
Yeah, it's we've gone through a fairly extensive trialling process for club players over the last couple of months. We got a development squad up and running then to allow players additional time for further assessment, and obviously then we made some decisions around who we're bringing into this year's panel. We've 16 new players in total, so it's an interesting time for them, a great opportunity of course, but it's great to see new faces and plenty of new energy around the place as well. So yeah, there's some exciting prospects, and we hope to use the league campaign this year to give them plenty of exposure and experience and build towards the championship of course.
You said new faces. One old face is Davy Byrne. I'm not sure if he'll like me saying that, but he's back obviously in the panel after a year away last year. Owen O'Donnell as well, of senior hurling fame, I guess. Obviously was with the senior footballers a couple of years ago. He's in with the panel this year as well.
Yeah, it's great to have those two lads, and plenty of experience there, and obviously very committed and dedicated and know what is about at this level. We've James Madden, of course, from the AFL, who's joined us this year. He's moved back home, so again, a very different sport for him, and it's taken him a while to get used to it, but he's enjoying his time and we're enjoying work with him.
Obviously one of the big changes this year is the new rules which will come into effect at the start of the league campaign, and obviously there's been much talk about them over the past few weeks in terms of people trying to get their heads around them. Have you found them over the past few weeks in terms of challenge games and in training ahead of the new campaign?
Yeah, look, it's very interesting, and I think it's a very bold and brave move to try and introduce so many new rules at one time. I'm all for it, I have to say, and I think our players are definitely enjoying it. It's still very much a learning process, so we don't have that much data to go on a couple of challenge games, and they're slightly different to real competition as well, and that kicks off of course on Saturday. I think in a couple of weeks time we'll have a much better handle on what's involved and what to expect, but so far so good from our experience.
I guess from that point of view, obviously Mayo is this weekend in the first round of the Allianz League. It's pretty difficult maybe to assess how other teams are going because they're all kind of getting their heads around the new rules, I guess, and in terms of a playing style. What can you expect from Mayo, I guess, this weekend?
Yeah, well, look, there's Mayo always come with everything, and hugely committed. A lot of great footballers there. They'll be very fit and physically very strong team. So look, it'll be no different to the huge battles over the recent years. We expect another big one. The rules definitely will play. New rules will have a different dimension, of course. The use of the goalkeeper as an extra forward will be very interesting. The kick out, going out beyond the 40 metre mark, that's very significant as well in terms of winning, securing primary possession is going to be really important. And the solo and goal is a big one as well. So look, there's so many different aspects to it. it'll be fascinating to see how each team adapts and what they run with and what they try to deploy and take advantage of, and there'll be a lot of feeling each other out over the next couple of weeks and learning from each other as well, so but an interesting time ahead.
Finally, obviously you're an Fina man and you're a Dublin football man, so you would have been very happy in Croke Park on Sunday. Obviously Fina winning the hurling and Coola winning the All-Ireland football title. Two huge achievements for Dublin GAA, I guess, in general overall.
Yeah, it was a brilliant day for clubs in Dublin. Truly brilliantly represented by Fina in the hurling and Coola in the football. As a Fina man, delighted to see my own club do so well, and great credit to everybody involved. Neil O'Callaghan in particular, he's a busy man, as we all know, a man of the moment, but they did a fantastic job, and it was great to see it from a clubman's perspective, and I know everyone in Mulvey Road is so proud of what the lads achieved. And then with the Dublin football hat on, it was tremendous to see Coola do so well. An amazing journey for them all season long, and it was just great to see them get over the line and see our own lads do so well throughout.